Okay. We're ready.
All right.
Well, here we're going to talk about the homeless situation.
Yeah. What was the question again, Sir Mike?
What was the question?
What's your solution to the homeless situation?
He said, what's your solution to the homeless situation?
Solution.
Yes.
Solution to
Absolutely.
the homeless. Oh man, the solution to the homeless. I mean, if I truly knew that, nobody would be homeless, right? I guess what? So before we even got on here, we were talking about I'm currently on the streets, and people will look at me as I'm homeless and will say that to me, "You're homelessness," and I would have to correct them because I don't like that term because I'm not homeless. As I stated before, I was born on Earth, so this planet is my home. You know, so wherever I lay my head is home. What I am is houseless. I have a tent right now, you know, so yeah, I'm moving on up. And
Wait a minute. What's that word they say? They say house unhoused. How do you like that word?
unhoused,
Do you like unhoused?
delocated,
Oh.
relocated,
Okay.
in between transitions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All these fancy words. Okay.
Yeah, I picked that up from one of these shelters. Yeah, I just know I didn't like that word houseless because when they're called houseless, that's when you're kind of looking down on them because it's like I got a house and you don't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, maybe I don't want a house because that house you have to pay water, electric, and that, and I just want to pay for something to eat, and and just worry about tomorrow, not worry about this house because I have enough problems with, or they have enough problems with the situation that they're in right now, which is way more important than any house because they come and go, you know, and I mean exactly what to the solution of it.
Yes.
Solution.
Who's gonna fix it, or can it be fixed?
I mean, anything can be fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, you truly put your heart to it, and anything. Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. There's a will. There's a way.
Well, what about all these non-profit organizations that pass out blankets and tents and sandwiches and stuff like that? What about?
I mean, I really don't know too much about them because I'm kind of still in my ego and prideful type of guy, so I really don't like asking for that stuff. So I'd rather just go without. I'll try to without a blanket, so I know I just need an extra T-shirt. That's easier to get or whatever. And as what I do know about them, yeah, it definitely sounds like a good thing. I guess the main question is, what's their agenda behind it? Are they really doing it to help others and all that? Are they doing it to help their image, to make their self look a certain way towards someone else because they're insecure, or they want a tax break? You know, so it's kind of comes back to where's that person coming from. But even whichever way they're coming, it's still a good thing because the people on the streets going to need it. You need it. It's a necessity. Um, Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, that pretty much sums it up on that one, right? With about them, you know. I mean, that's enough. You know, I ain't really trying to criticize people, but yeah, it comes down to what they are. Yeah, that's a good thing, but the main thing comes down where they're coming from, you know, because you got to answer to yourself at the end of the day.
Well, I think he's being just nice, talking real nice.
Well,
they need to be scolded.
We'll see.
Those people with those donations.
Well, then the camera needs to be turned back on you because you have a lot more understanding about that. Because, like I said, with me out on the streets, I'm mainly a loner. I'm not really going to these profiting and asking for things unless I'm hungry.
And there's like different people who are out there as nomads, there's different degrees. They're either there because they want to, they're there because they circumstances, or they don't have the resources to get somewhere to make things better for them.
Yeah.
And
The people on the streets. They like say I don't like the houseless.
mm,
The one. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
they should be nomads, or
Well, no, because they're all not nomads. Because a nomad is someone who goes town to town, place to place to
mm,
spread a good word, something positive. I
mm,
think a nomad has a reason, has a not a reason. What's the right word? Has a not a question. It's a question. A something to give you. They have a something to give you, to tell you something, to
mm,
share something with you.
mm,
That that's within them, and they go and to express it. To give that to you. So not everyone's a nomad because a lot of people, some or not a lot, but some out here, they're just out here just uh, they don't have. They're trying to find what they have to give to others because they don't even know, I guess, what they have to give. And some are put in that situation mentally, physically. Some guys setbacks, lose jobs.
I think that's the big fear now. Everyone, even people who have jobs, they're fearful that they may someday turn and be pushed out or out in the streets and wondering what.
Yeah, and I think I guess that's kind of a big problem right now because as long as you have that type of attitude, then the man's always going to have that one on you.
Fear.
Because again, that's when you're living by fear. That's when you're living by a low vibration. You're
Mm-hmm.
letting that fear control you in your life. When
Mm-hmm.
you don't have no fear and you, I guess, live by hope, joy, love, you really think about a house and losing your job is really not a concern because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's just not on your Richter scale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, thank you very much for that information. Do you
Hey,
have any more
we'll try.
questions? No? Okay, you silent. Okay, fine. I got to push the button.